Hello everybody, welcome to Bad Bit Games where we talk all things video games. I'm your host Joseph. Today we're going to take a look at PUBG and Fortnite as they take their war with each other off of Twitch and into the courtrooms, and why that might not be a good look for PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. So with all that said, with all that out of the way, Future Joe, roll the intro. So gang, it's finally happened. PUBG is suing Fortnite, it's suing Epic Games for copyright infringement in South Korea. And now some of you guys might say, Joe, that is crazy. How can they do this? And I gotta be honest with you guys, this comes to little shock for me. I saw this news late last night and I wanted to make sure it was real, so I waited for Kotaku and bigger sites to really jump on this. And now that they have, and now that we've seen what PUBG thinks Epic Games has stolen from them, it's kind of weird. And here's the deal. PUBG's always expected or expressed some type of suspicion towards Epic Games because Epic Games owns the Unreal Engine, and that engine is used to help make a lot of video games. In fact, it's one of the most, if not the most popular engine to create video games out of, and PUBG is one of those games. Now, PUBG thinks it's kind of weird that Fortnite Battle Royale came out in a little less than 6 months after PUBG did. They're thinking that Epic saw the work that PUBG was making and they wanted to replicate it for their own, and that's why they were able to turn around Fortnite Battle Royale so fast. Now, with that said though, when approached by people like Kotaku and Polygon about this news of this lawsuit, they don't really say much other than we can't go any further because we're taking legal action, so we need to be careful about what we say. And that leads to the question of, is PUBG actually right in this situation? Did Epic Games actually steal from them? And to be completely honest, I wouldn't hold it past Epic. I would say damn right they did. Hell, even Epic Games themselves have admitted this when they announced Fortnite Battle Royale. They even name-dropped PUBG as their inspiration for Fortnite Battle Royale.
At Epic, we're huge fans of the Battle Royale genre and games like PUBG and H1Z1, and we thought that Fortnite was the perfect world to build one in.
So you might say then, case closed, Epic stopped making Fortnite Battle Royale, right? But here's the deal. This isn't the first company that's seen an idea or taken a game and tried to mimic it. Hell, that's what the gaming industry does on the regular. Look at last generation, right? It was all about getting a Call of Duty clone out there, the Call of Duty killer, right? Now this generation's about Battle Royale and hero shooters like Overwatch. And you don't get to own a genre. For example, there would not be a Call of Duty without Medal of Honor. There wouldn't be a Halo if there wasn't a Half-Life. There would be no Half-Life without Doom. There would be no first-person shooter genre if it wasn't for all those Doom clones out there. Hell, let's throw PUBG into the pot. There would be no PUBG if it wasn't for H1Z1 King of the Kill, of which Aaron Greenberg, Mr. PlayerUnknown's himself, was a consultant for, and then left H1Z1 to go make PUBG. And gang, believe me when I say this, I know it may be hard to believe at first, but there will be a day where Fortnite is not the de facto king of Battle Royale. There will be a game that comes out and challenges it, that does something different that people will cling onto, whether it's Battle Royale or something different. Every game has its day in the sun. Every game has a peak and that eventually drops off. It's what you do with that game and how you continue to move forward in the industry that makes a difference. You can't claim a genre or a game mode and then sue anyone who tries to make a game like yours. If that's the case, then id Software would be probably one of the richest game companies out there because every game in their mother back in the early 90s or mid 90s, early 2000s was copying Doom. This move undermines every single thing you've accomplished, PUBG. It highlights you at your worst, not at your best. Look at League of Legends. There's been multiple games to challenge it, Dota 2, Heroes of the Storm, but League is still crazy popular because they put their heads down and focused on their game and its infrastructure rather than suing anyone who tries to come near it. It welcomes competition. This seems at the very least a way to prolong your death of your video game by trying to obtain royalties to make a handful of that Fortnite cash as you can, which is a damn shame because PUBG isn't dying. The player base is leaving because you're not updating your fucking game. You didn't rise to become one of the most talked, most sought after, most played games of 2017 because you sued your way to get there. The number one thing I've seen from your fans, either from the PUBG camp or the Fortnite camp, is that there are so many issues and bugs with your game that you're not addressing. It seems like you would rather hire lawyers than developers. PUBG, you created this monster when you openly pointed at Fortnite back in September and declared it something you worried about, that people took and looked and heard about, tried it out, and guess what, PUBG? Guess what? They like Fortnite better. At least the majority does. Not because they stole your idea that others done before you, but they did something special, something different. It seems like Epic actually gives a fuck about their customers. They talk to us. They give us updates weekly. They add new content regularly. They tell us why they're putting out something and then why they're taking things out. They communicate, which is something you used to do, but now it seems like you've forgotten. So in conclusion, you might be totally 100% in the right, PUBG, but perception is everything, and the looks that you're giving off to people right now by just suing any other company that does a Battle Royale game is not a good look for you. Like, look, Activision has their own Battle Royale game coming out with Call of Duty Blackout. Are you going to sue Activision? Ubisoft, EA, they've both come out and said that they're looking into the Battle Royale genre with great interest. Hell, Rockstar's done it with GTA twice. Are you going to sue Rockstar? To me, this isn't a good look. And it's not a good precedent to be showing off if this does go the right way. Because then that means all these companies are going to be money hungry and go after each other for things like Team Deathmatch, capture the flag modes. Who knows? This isn't a good look for you. And to be honest, it makes me not want to purchase your future products if they come out on the PlayStation brand or not. It makes me so less interested in you and actually makes me actively root against you. That's not something you want. Focus on your game and what other games are doing for sure, but focus on your game and what you can improve rather than suing anyone and everyone in your specific wheelhouse. I get it. You like the money that's coming in, but it's not about being first. It's just about being profitable and about making something you are passionate about and that you love, which is, I bet, is what you did, Aaron, when you left H1Z1 to make something you loved because you were passionate about it. You moved to another continent, to another country that you didn't know the language of because you believed in this product. So I understand why you wanted to succeed so much, but just know it already has. So with that said, my rant aside, I want to know what you guys think of this PUBG v Fortnite fiasco. Do you think it's gone too far? Do you not think it's gone far enough? Let me know in the comment section down below. Who are you rooting for? PUBG, Fortnite, which game you like to play more? I don't care, just put it down. Let's have a conversation. Bad edit aside, please, Bad Bit Games, it's all about the conversation. So if you love video games and you don't care what console you play, we love Xbox, Nintendo, PlayStation, Fortnite, PUBG. We don't care what you game on as long as you game. That's important to me. So please hit like, share, subscribe if you like this content. We do news, impressions, reviews, rants like these, unboxings every single week. So hit that subscribe, please. Love of God. And also hit that bell because YouTube, that's just YouTube now. So with all that said, I want to thank our patrons over at patreon.com/makeusbetter for making us better day in, day out. And with all that said, with all that out of the way, I know karate. Keep your wits about you and have a great one.